Hello, dear Capricorn. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 22nd, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Capricorn. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You'll be a little more attentive to everything that happens in your home. That's a very good thing because you might notice some things that you hadn't seen before. You should always be attentive to the things that other people have. You'll entertain yourself planning your finances for the future, Capricorn, and it will go very well for you. Learn to keep your distance in work relationships because it suits you. You might get called out in some way. Be a little careful today. You could become a leader and you like that a lot. You'll know how to value the people around you and make them feel good. You'll be very lucky in the area of love. You might meet someone. You feel very self-sufficient and you'll be very confident in the resources you have. You're not in a very good mood today. Try to control yourself to avoid problems. It's a day to enjoy your hobbies and forget about responsibilities. Your physical condition will not be a concern, but do not stop taking care of your health. Little by little, things will improve. Do not worry and take it easy. You will get rid of a doubt and, once that problem is resolved, you will feel in control of your intimate life. You are in the moment of reflection and, with your usual diplomacy, you manage to leave your worries behind and begin a different and stable period in love. Things that do not have explanations are best left alone, resting until they can be resolved. If you dedicate your energy and time to deciphering why someone said or did not say something, you will exhaust yourself mentally. It is time to settle pending accounts with someone you love and to resume the relationship again, if you wish. Your doubts about your financial future can cause you a lot of anxiety. Share your concern with your loved ones to find solutions. In love, you will have to put an end to a situation that keeps you on tenterhooks. You will feel better once the problem is resolved. Being with a person who makes exaggerated displays of affection in public and makes you feel bad or puts you in embarrassing situations is something that is not in your temperament. However, it can be fixed if the person who does it corrects that type of social behavior. Love will touch your heart, and that feeling can be a very close step to love, since the person you least expect is the one who provokes a feeling of satisfaction, and you should not close your heart to new experiences. The wise man looks for what he wants inside, but the unwise man looks for what he wants outside. The secret to stable health is equilibrium. Your sign receives a good planetary influence, but do not overindulge yourself with vitamin supplements that you do not really need, because you would be seriously altering your metabolism. It has been a long time since you had as much energy as you do today, and this is because your health is under the influence of the lunar cycles. To keep your health at its best, it is important that you begin to change your pace of life, starting with exercise and an adequate diet. The chances of starting a new job increase. Do not put aside any offer because this way you will be able to make better decisions. There are changes in your work environment that will be extremely beneficial for you at this current stage. On the other hand, be careful with your work environment because you are falling into a spiral of inefficiency, and this is due to how distracted you are due to a concern you have. Remember that your love life should not be related to your work life. Focus on doing things the right way at work. Contradictions arise between your ideas and what those around you think about a disputed money. This is not the time to argue about forms, but to follow the established laws. Friendship is one thing and business is another. Separate them. For all those born under this sign, a new cycle has begun in the financial field, since new opportunities to obtain good economic stability will present themselves. It is very important that you do not reject any of the proposals that are presented to you, since otherwise your streak of good luck may end. Capricorn and Cancer is a normal relationship, but a little difficult, depending on their moods, since Cancer and Capricorn can be a little depressed, making the vision that each one has of life even more negative. The goat will be too practical and direct for the sensitive Cancer, who will increase the wounds of his vulnerable soul in each confrontation. The possessiveness typical of this sign will be excessive, even for Capricorn, who will often feel trapped in a dead-end situation and surprised by his partner's changing moods. To be together, these two need to do their part and make an effort. Nothing is impossible, they just have to make an effort, but we all have to do it to keep our relationships active and be very happy. If Capricorn and Cancer do their part and make an effort, they will definitely do very well. Both will feel protected. You will find success only when you propose to give everything you have to achieve it. Only dedication makes winners what they are. Right now, Capricorn, you need to improve your quality of life. This will help you lift your spirits. But the first thing you have to think about today is that your misfortunes do not come to you because destiny is immutable and you have been dealt the worst part. No, you, with your attitude and your decisions, are the one who directly influences the results of the situations you have to live. The actions of the past also count, and sometimes they take their toll when we have already erased them from memory. Today, keep this in mind and, every day, be more positive about life. If you are currently emotionally single, come out of your confinement. Capricorn, hang out with your friends every day and have fun. Enjoy your freedom now because soon you will have someone by your side. Capricorn, you are much bigger than you think. The problem is that you can hardly believe it. The key is to trust in yourself and how capable you can become if you put your mind to it. It is important that you stay away from all those people who only limit you and fill your environment with negativity. You will have everything to succeed today. Try to take things easy and don't take anything personally. Today you start the day on the right foot, try to end it the same way. You will see that it will be a day of good news. Don't get discouraged or give up despite what you hear from others. Ignore the bad comments. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. We have always been fascinated by the idea of immortality. What more could you ask for than to live forever? You may have seen on the news that it is increasingly likely that, with the use of nanorobots, it will be possible to rebuild worn-out cells. How outrageous! The idea of spending all eternity in the company of the same people, some of whom we cannot stand, sounds, at the very least, horribly bad. However, we must make the most of every moment. It is our duty to appreciate the wonders of life. Today there are many of them around you. You will put a stop to those attitudes that were holding back your progress. An important part of being a couple is being able to negotiate certain attitudes that are known to contribute nothing positive to the union. Pretend as calm as you can at work. Do not let them get on your nerves, be cordial and attentive. These are not times to be alone. We must open ourselves a little more and extend our arms to whatever new thing comes along. Remember that if you never give someone a chance, you will never get that partner you have been looking for. Ask yourself if you left a loose end to rescue from the past or if you want to bury and cut off those memories forever. It is your decision. The stars only advise you to be sincere and give you strength. If you have a partner, everything requires balance. When you are in a relationship, you have to give in the measure that you receive. You have to give yourself in the measure that they give you. The stars emphasize this because it seems that you are not fulfilling your part, especially when it comes to the pacts forged as a couple. You have to get up to date. If they say no to you, you have to know how to take a step back with dignity. It is not the end of the world. What does generate serious conflicts and anxiety is this ambiguity in which you neither advance nor retreat. It is better to face a possible no than to wait for a yes that will not come out of pure spontaneity. Being lukewarm is not something that is unique to you, and you should not be. Staying halfway up the climb does not add or subtract, it is only a sign that you are not 100% in this project. The result is not as important as the fact that you are in a place where things do not excite you. That is something you should address. You are presented with the opportunity to partner up with a companion, but investigate it well, since not everything is as it seems. If you see that a friend of yours is in trouble and the power to help him is in your hands, do it. Good actions always come back to us multiplied. It is a good day to make things disappear from your life. Not with an act of magic, but with responsibility and discipline. Make tensions, resentment, bad habits disappear. All of this is a buildup of negative energy that only harms you and leaves you in an emotional and physical imbalance that is difficult to escape. Don't wear yourself out these days. Your health won't be all that great. Don't worry, it doesn't mean that there will be extreme ailments, but you should try to take care of yourself a little. Remember that your pace of life is a bit frenetic. Your work, study, and parties don't help much. Learn the art of patience, because thanks to it we distinguish what lasts from what is fleeting. Where you least expect it, there is success, because your sign is receiving a good economic wave. Follow your intuitions, Capricorn. There is a very prosperous person who wants to share their experiences with you and help you improve your finances. Good news for your sign today, because after many people have criticized you for being too nice, on this day you will receive payment for a loan that you have given to a friend or family member. It's the perfect time to go out with your family to enjoy a nice time, because right now you don't have to worry about the economy. The economy won't be something you have to worry about these days. Rest assured, you have some savings and you also have a family who will gladly offer to help you if you ever need it. Those who have a stable job will see their earnings increase this year. Capricorn and Sagittarius couple. Sagittarius's fickle nature is a real affront to Capricorn, who will not be willing to allow him to avoid commitment for long. Sagittarius, for his part, will not be in a hurry to make up his mind, while the goat will feel the need to start a family. The archer will only feel the desire to have a good time and attend as many fun gatherings as he is invited to. At times, this difference will seem irreconcilable. To find stability, both will need to make concessions. Capricorn must allow Sagittarius to impose his own time in the relationship, and Sagittarius must provide the security and guarantees that Capricorn needs to live calmly and in peace. If they are willing to make the effort, both will enjoy a relationship full of sensuality. Capricorn sign born on January 20th. Those born on January 20th are intensely vital people who feel very comfortable following their impulses wherever they lead them. Their ability to make instant decisions and act on them is a very typical characteristic of these individuals. They are more improvisational than industrious and take life as it comes, however chaotic or disturbing it may be. They believe themselves capable of coping. Their own inner state is also often chaotic, although they miraculously bring order to their work. Almost always due to technical familiarity with their particular medium. Humor stands out visibly in the composition of the place of these spirited individuals. The crudest circumstances are sometimes alleviated or enlivened by their quick wit. But this sense of irony also protects a deep sensitivity. Although they are fond of jokes and are capable of playing the fool if it suits them, they are very deep people who take themselves really seriously. Those born on this day possess deeply human qualities that make them much appreciated by their family and friends, even though they can be short-tempered and sharp-tongued in their opinions. Others are quick to forgive them, as there is no malice in their outbursts. Because of their love of fun, some may call them superficial, but those who really know them never will. In reality, those born on January 20th often lead a very private, even secret life, and only share their hopes and dreams with a few close friends. Most have big hearts, and so they share them with everyone without a second thought. However, they may later feel a little used and find out that the other party was unworthy of their generosity. Although they do not always enjoy perfect health, these individuals are very resilient physically, emotionally, and mentally, and survive numerous catastrophes throughout their lives. Somehow, they always seem to come out on top, buoyed by an incurable optimism. While they generally side with the presumed loser in a conflict, and their sympathies lie with those in need of protection, those born on this day can be dictatorial, a role for which they are ill-suited. Life always has much to teach us, but we often overlook the valuable lessons around us. If you take the time to listen to the advice of the older people you meet along the way, you can gain deep insights that will enrich your life. Observe and pay attention to what you see and experience. Every interaction has the potential to offer you a meaningful lesson. Remember that you don't always have to confront the people around you. Communication and empathy are essential to building bridges, and often, reason and understanding are more effective than a confrontational approach. If you want to come to an agreement with someone right now, always choose the path of reason. Dialogue is the first step to resolve any conflict. This is a good opportunity to open up and share your concerns. If there is something that has been bothering you in your environment or at work, do not hesitate to tell the person you love. Sincerity is the basis of any strong relationship. If you have recently experienced a breakup, this week will be a turning point. You will begin to feel better, and you will be able to leave behind those memories that have been weighing you down. In love, it is essential to remember that sometimes love is not enough. Sometimes you need to work on yourself in order to offer the best to your partner. Words are only one part of love. Often, actions are what really count. This week will be a good one for those who are planning a trip as a couple or as a family. Planning a trip can be a great joint project, which will strengthen the relationship and provide moments of fun and relaxation. If you are just getting to know someone, it is important to give that person space to think about the relationship. Don't force a commitment too soon. Every relationship has its own pace. For singles, this week can bring a search for the warmth of good company, but you may find fewer options than expected. This should not discourage you. Sometimes, it is necessary to get out of your comfort zone and meet new people. This is a very profitable week for you. You will have the opportunity to deploy your creativity in new projects, which will allow you to show your skills and talent. If you do not have an artistic hobby, consider enrolling in a craft course. Creativity can be a great escape and will provide you with personal satisfaction. If you are not currently working or have decided to stay at home taking care of the home, look for workshops or courses in your area. Don't limit yourself to household chores. Tapping into your creative essence can be very enriching. Plus, it can open you up to new job opportunities in the future. In your workplace, remember that problems are not the responsibility of just one person. All team members have a role in the work dynamic, and recognizing this can help ease tensions. Communication is key. Don't hesitate to approach any conflict with an open and collaborative mindset. It's vital that you don't feel responsible for the lives of the people around you. While you can offer support and help to those who need it, you shouldn't carry the weight of other people's problems on your shoulders. Over time, you'll realize that each individual's mental and emotional health is their own responsibility. To stay healthy and energized, it's essential to take care of yourself. Practice healthy habits, such as good nutrition and regular exercise. These habits are essential for you to maintain an optimal physical and emotional state. Remember that health is an essential pillar in your life, and it's your responsibility to take care of it. Capricorn simply wants to be listened to. He doesn't need advice, he doesn't need pity, nor does he need to be admired for his ability to face difficulties. He only wants to be loved, supported, and taken into account, so don't be confused. If there is a bad mood, it is justified. You have to put up with something from your partner today, since he will not be having a good day, so you must be patient and do the best for whoever is depending on you at this moment. Don't forget the love you feel, nor the responsibility you took on in the commitment. Things are not going well at work, there are chances of failure now, so it will be a time of tension in the life of Capricorns, and that will not keep you well for the rest of the day. If you are not going through a good emotional moment, the solution is very simple for today, Capricorn. You just have to call your group of friends and laugh again. You can't spend your life thinking that everything will hurt you, so you'll never dare to try new and exciting things that could help you see your life from another point of view. Capricorn, today the moon in the 5th house of love makes several transits to different planets, and among them it makes a sextile to Neptune in the 3rd house of communication. There may be problems in transmitting your ideas clearly on this day, so it is recommended that you don't try to explain what you feel in order to avoid confusion. It's a day of great emotion and desires. You're going to feel that your body isn't enough to express the strength you're feeling, so you have to let yourself go or be swept away by passion. It's a day with a lot of emotional energy, and you tend to be a rigid sign in your expression of it. Today you won't be able to stay calm. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.